Hey friends, today I'm coming on to wrap up my June Use It or Lose It challenge. I didn't get as much done this month as I wanted, but June has been a crazy busy month and I just didn't have quite as much time with trips and my birthday and concerts and all the things that's going on in my life. I didn't have as much time to craft, but I did make some really neat projects and I did use up a good amount of the items. So I'm going to show you what we created and then we're going to go through what I have left over and put aside what I'm keeping and what I am going to be getting rid of. So I don't quite remember what order we I don't quite remember what order we made these in, but we did make these cute roller skates as our first project. And so there's 4 of them. And then we created these sun tags, which I think turned out so cute. And then we had the one that had a little bit of a boo-boo, so we turned that one into a memory dex card. It has a clue string across. Let me clean that off. So here's the one that had the boo-boo. We turned this one into a memory dex card. So this is super cute. I love being able to use this as not a tag, but still add it to a project. And then let's see, I think next we made these tropical leaf embellishments. So we have 4 of those. Two with dangles and 2 without dangles. So we have those. And then we did the altered sunglasses, which I wanted to put photos in, but I just had not gotten a chance to do that yet. But I do plan on putting some summer photos in here. So using some of my beads and cabochons. And then lastly, the latest project we made were these paperclip embellishments using some Dollar Tree beads at the top to spell out some sentiments. And we made 4 of those. So that's all the projects we made. I think I did a pretty good job. I used a bunch of scraps and things and some of the stickers and ephemera on these projects. And I decided to store them in this little Dollar Tree container that I got. So it has 2 smaller ones and 1 larger one. And I think that's perfect. I can keep all of them in here while I was working on them. And now it's time to put these guys away in my summer stash. So let's talk about the papers first. So stickers, I used up a good amount on my sticker sheets. This is what I have left over of these 2 sticker sheets. So I'm going to kind of cut these down and pass those on. Then we have my scraps, which I will not get rid of because I always use scraps. So this is the scraps from the Echo Park collection. I did manage to use all of the Echo Park collection except what's in here for the scraps, so that was awesome. And then I did keep this sticker sheet from Summer Dreams because it had more stickers on it. So I did keep this to see if I could use this next time I was crafting for summer. And then in here we have the scraps for the Simple Stories Summer Farmhouse. I didn't even use any of the Summer Farmhouse. I was going to make a like summer junk journal, but I'm going to put this back into my summer stash because I didn't even touch that. I think I may have used maybe 1 or 2 of the scraps for my projects. So this is going to stay and go in my summer stash. All right, and next we have our drawer, our Dollar Tree drawers full of different things that need to get put away. So let's pull those out. All right, so my beads and my trims, these are staying. They will get put away. My die cuts are staying and will get put away. I never use these bows. They are not my favorite, so these are going to go bye-bye. I'm going to try to save the little cabochon there. And then I have these little rainbow shakers that I did not use. And then these are some of my embellishments that will go away with embellishments. Next, we have these like wooden things. I have not used these in years, so these are going to be leaving. And then I did use one of these umbrellas, but I think I've got 2 yellows, so we'll let a yellow one go, and we'll let the green one go, and I'll keep 4 of them. I'll keep my picks here. And I've got some of the clothespins and these wooden pieces. I do have quite a bit of this wooden stuff. Oh, I actually need these for a project, so I'm going to set these 2 aside. That's perfect. Let's get rid of the shell. And I think I'll put the rest of these back in my little box. All right, next we have some die cuts. And I think most of these will go back in my die cut bin. I didn't use a lot of these. I used some of these. And some of these are going to go off to the side because I do not see myself using them. Oh, I have this music note as well. I'm going to set that one aside. So I'm just going to kind of look and see if there's any of these I can let go. Okay, so all of these are staying. All right, so my summer stamps is going to go with my summer stuff. I did not use these at all. I think these would be really cute with sequence mixes. I just didn't make a sequence mix, so we're going to hold on to those. I didn't get a chance to sew any of this, so this is going to go back in the collection. And then I did start using these stickers. And there are some that I see myself using and some that I do not see myself using. So let's see. Let's move. I don't really care for the flowers that much. So we're going to let the flowers go. And then we're just going to keep these other ones for next year. So I'm not letting a whole lot go. And I should be more brutal on things, but this is all we're letting go for June. I think because I didn't get to craft as much, I didn't get to use as much stuff. So I'm giving myself a little bit of grace and holding on to the stuff until next time I'm crafting for summer. So next I'm going to be pulling out stuff for July for a July use it or lose it. I'm also working on several swaps. So the swaps are going to kind of take my attention. But I also want to start working on some Christmas cards for Christmas in July, and different things like that. And I always like going ahead and die cutting a bunch of stuff and getting some like bases done for when I am crafting in November and December for Christmas. So thanks so much, guys, for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.